Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first monthly favorites of the year. So these are all my favorites from December. I don't love to do yearly favorites. It just is like, it's a lot. And I want to show you guys things that I truly love. So I find that monthly favorites work best for me and I find it helps you guys then. So I have a few new things, some old things, some beauty, some lifestyle. So let's just hop right into it. Let's start with the beauty. The first two things are from Influencer, which is a app you can use to like leave reviews and then you get free products. So thank you Influencer for sending me these. I just wanted to like let you guys know I did get these for free, but this is totally my opinion on them. This is the Kristen S, the One Signature shampoo and conditioner. First of all, I love Kristen S's packaging, like the matte colors. Like these ones are like a salmony pink. She does like matte gray packaging. I just think they're really nice. And I really like these. The shampoo, it says it's lightly clarifying, high lathering, and stands to shine sulfates for all hair types. I love this one as like a gentler clarifying shampoo. It says it's like lightly clarifying. For me, it's pretty darn clarifying. I don't use a ton of like products that would like build up. Like I don't use dry shampoo or like, why can't I think of it? Volume powder or anything. So for me, this is great like once every other week, once a month. It definitely wouldn't be like my go-to shampoo all the time because I just don't need that much clarifying in my life, but it is really nice. It does clean your hair really well in like one go. I find that I don't need to double cleanse my hair quite as often when I use this. And so I really like that. And then the conditioner just works really well with it to bring back that moisturization and nourishment to your hair. It says it's weightless, moisturizing, smoothing, and softening, shine renewing. And I agree with all that. It's nice and lightweight, but it definitely packs a punch in terms of like moisturization and like shine and all that. So these are great together. I'm not currently using these in my shower. I've discovered I have a lot of shampoo and conditioner between purchasing some and getting some for free. So these aren't currently my go-to ones, but I do really like these and I use them a lot in December. I got a new eye cream in December, which I've talked about. I don't love eye creams unless they have like something in them that is really gonna like do something for your skin, like a retinol, a vitamin C, something like that. And I found this one from Coco Kind that has peptides in it and I have been loving it. This is the Peptide Fine Line Eye Gel. First of all, again, I love their packaging. So simple but cute. And I find that this works really well. It is a light pink color. Let me show you a little bit. I don't want to use too much because I hate wasting product, but it's like a light pink color. So when you put it on your under eye, it kind of brightens your under eye really subtly. It's definitely not like a crazy brightening effect, but it does brighten a little bit. But it just kind of helps to smooth out any fine lines and hydrate that under eye area. And I noticed that my under eyes in general look smoother and more hydrated over time as well. It's not just like an instantaneous effect. I feel like it's working well to do something the more I use it. I also love that it's a little pump in there, so it makes it really easy to get the product out, and I can just store it like this and all the product can just go down with gravity and just makes it really easy to use. So this has been one of my go-to eye creams and definitely an eye cream I would consider repurchasing. I don't often repurchase eye creams just because, like I said, unless they have something that's gonna like actually do something for my under eye, I tend not to use them. I just put a little bit of my face cream under there for moisturization purposes and call it good. But this one's really nice and I have been reaching for it consistently, so that's always a good sign. Okay, and then I have a couple like old rediscovered favorites. First is an SPF. I forgot how much I loved this SPF. This is the Vacation Shake Shake SPF 50 Mineral Milk. So this is a mineral sunscreen, but it's a really lightweight liquidy consistency. It's one of those ones you have to shake up. It's got like a little ball in there. Like, yeah, you can hear that. To like shake it up and get it all like incorporated and mixed. But it's so lightweight and spreads out so nicely that I find it doesn't leave like a crazy white cast. There is a little bit of a white cast, but not enough for me to like be annoyed by it. I find if I give myself like 30 seconds and then re-rub it again, it kind of like disappears completely. But it's just really nice. I love that it's SPF 50. I love how lightweight it is. And I love the glow it gives you. If you have oily skin and you do not like a glowy sunscreen, this is not for you. It is definitely very, very glowy, very intense on the glow factor. It's also kind of, I don't want to say oily side, but it's definitely not like oily girl friendly, I would say, or oily person friendly. It's definitely for the dry skin people out there. This is a good one though. And I love to take this one on vacation with me because it's easy to like layer and reapply. And again, it doesn't have like a crazy white cast. So as I reapply, I don't find myself getting like more and more ghost-like. So this has been amazing. And then the next is a foundation combination that I've been loving. I've used it in the past and I forgot how good it is together. And it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have it in the shade 2 Fair Light with the Clinique Even Better makeup that I have in the shade Fair, CN20 Fair. So these two together are just gorgeous. It's the foundation combo I have on my face today. The e.l.f. is super glowy and beautiful, but not super high coverage. And the Clinique is higher coverage and matter. So these two together just make like the perfect kind of medium coverage skin-like glow sort of situation. And they just work so well together. I love these. They give me just enough coverage to like feel like I have a little bit of makeup on, but it's not so high that I look like I have a ton of makeup on, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like the perfect little combo together. So I just take the doe foot on this, literally just straight from the bottle, and go on my cheeks, forehead, chin, and then just take a little bit of the Clinique and mix it together on my face, and it just turns out so beautiful and lovely. And it was really nice to have these in my everyday makeup bag. I'm about to redo my everyday makeup bag and I will miss these in there. They were so nice together. Definitely a great combo. And I love that they're kind of like high-low. It's nice. I feel like the Clinique foundations are totally underrated. The Even Better one, if you have like a lot you want to cover and you like a matte foundation, this is just a great one. Like, it's so nice. And I just feel like people skip out on Clinique foundations. They're great. All right, and then I have a couple lifestyle favorites. First of all, I discovered this new tripod and I am obsessed with it. It's this little tripod. This was like 26 bucks off Amazon. This part flips up and then this is a magnet. So I can put my phone on there with the MagSafe. So take my pop socket off and the MagSafe holds onto my phone. So it makes it really easy to like move around and level, and it's not gonna ruin my case, which is nice. The other thing I love about this is how big it gets. So if you hold it like this part comes out and it just like keeps telescoping, and it's so long, and you can definitely use it for like family pictures and stuff. And then you just pop the bottom out and it turns into a tripod like that, and you can kind of like play with the level of this and it'll still stay, which is nice. So you can put it like in a smaller space if you need to, but it's just such a nice, easy tripod. And I love that it folds up pretty small. It's definitely not like super compact, but like I could throw this in my purse to travel with or in my suitcase and it wouldn't take up too much space. It does have a little remote on there for like remote things for your phone or whatever, but I just use my watch, to be honest, so I'm not too concerned by that. But I love that it's a MagSafe tripod, so if you are looking for something that doesn't like clip onto your phone and you can easily like take your phone on and off of, this is great. I've been loving this. I've used it quite a few times since I got it, and it was like $26 off Amazon, so it wasn't super expensive, but it's nice and lightweight and packed, so it's a great tripod. The other thing I got off Amazon recently, I've talked about it a few times, but I'm loving it so far, is this planner. Again, I said this a few times, but I've been seeing those like Commit 30 planners all over like Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. But I didn't want to pay, I think they're like 50 or 60 bucks, and I didn't want to pay that. So I bought this one off Amazon. This is the Legend Planner. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I just got black because it's easiest. But it's really like goal focused, oriented, and like you can write down like what's like in your personal life, in your business life, in your health and fitness, like what's happening now, what you want it to look like, and how you're going to get there. And it like really helps you to reflect on your what's happening in your life now and where you want to go in your life in the next year. So I love that. And then it also has, let me show you a blank one. It also has like reflections for the month. It has monthly pages, and then it breaks your week down like this. So it has like the week here, and then you have like goals, to-do lists, and like reflection areas down here. It's just a nice way to every week kind of like sit down and reflect on your goals and stuff. And then at the end of every 3 months, it has, let me see if I can find the 3 month. Yeah, and it's got like 3 month goals here and like how you're going to get to those goals. You can plan like your big yearly goals, all that kind of stuff. And so it's just a really nice, for me, goal oriented, focused kind of planner where I can still like plan my life every week, but I can also focus on my goals for the year. I had the same one last year, but because life kind of got in the way, I didn't use it as much as I'd hoped. But this year, I'm really trying to use this and commit to this. So I'm excited to use this planner for the year. And then my last monthly favorite is my ring con ring. I told you guys I would give you an update on this. I love this. So I find that my watch is more like activity focused, like it's telling me I need to stand up and hit my calorie goal and all this stuff. I find the ring is more recovery focused. It's focusing on my sleep recovery, how my body's feeling, my cycle for my period, all that stuff. So it's really telling me like when I need to also focus on my recovery. So I feel like they balance each other out really well. Obviously, you don't need either of them or both of them. Like, I feel like you could use one or the other and be fine. But I love to have those extra like sets of metrics. I know they're not super accurate or anything, and I definitely don't dwell on them too long. And I think that's the key to any fitness tracker is to use them as a tool, but don't dwell on them. Like you can't like hyper fixate on the numbers that they give you, but they're just a good like metric and idea of what you have. But I really like this. I find it super comfortable to wear. I don't notice it while I'm sleeping. And it looks really nice throughout the day. I don't feel like it interferes with anything. So I have been loving this. I definitely recommend it and I really enjoy it. Like I said, I got the Ring Con one. I know there's other ones out there, but for me, the Ring Con was the right choice. So I've been loving it. It's really, really nice and I've been really enjoying it. So those were all my monthly favorites from December. Hopefully you guys had a great end to the year and a great start to this new year. Let me know what you guys have been enjoying. Leave me a comment. I love to see what you guys are enjoying so that way I can try them too if I haven't already or tell you how I feel about them. So definitely leave me a comment. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you join us here in our little adventure family. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.